Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, everybody. It is a wet day out there, another soggy one. As we had a little break after our foggy start to the day, we did see some beautiful conditions, and now showers of rain are returning, and these are measurable. We're going to go over the radar. We're going to go over how much rain is expected. But first, I'm sure appreciative of you joining me here on Hutch's Weather. And if you have a question, a comment, drop those. Let me know where you're watching from. I always like to see that. And let me know if it's raining where you are. Sometimes the radar doesn't always show us exactly what's going on across the region. So we're going to start with a look at all of that. But again, thank you so much. Make sure you're liking this. I'd love to have you follow me right here on Facebook if you're watching from the YouTube side of things, or if you've been on my YouTube channel. Well, smash that like button, as I like to say, and make sure that you subscribe as well. Hit the little notification dingle bell there, and you'll be notified when Hutch has something new for you to check out. Now, let's take a look at what's going on across the area. We have a lot to talk about, and in fact, I am starting to feel a little crack in the old elbow about a chance for some wild weather coming up in the future. Here's a look at that radar across our area, and let's take a peek at what we're looking at right here. First and foremost, we do have some dots on the screen. Let me describe what those are for you. What we have going on there is some tracking done by the Doppler radar. It's tracking the individual cells or showers within this cluster of scattered rain, and not a lot of thunder, lightning in our neck of the woods. But as we zoom in, we've got one batch of showers up here that is pushing across. It's moving north-northeast. It's pushing across the Highway 200 corridor, heading to the Highway 2 corridor. Now, off to the east, just a smidge, we do have some activity working its way through the FM area. Nothing heavy yet has hit the FM area, but here we go. Let's analyze this real quickly. This batch of showers of rain is moving into Horus right now, where you see the darker green shades. Check this out. Now, what these there's the latest scan. It just came in. These moving at a north-northeasterly clip, moving from this location here, pushing north and east right into the FM area. Let's see where it's going to go. And again, it's moving close to around 25 to 30 miles per hour. We'll put 29 in there. And here are some timings for you, right? Just like Hutch, old days, tracking showers and storms. Frontier, it'll be there within around 5 minutes. Now, that would put the time, just in case you're watching this on the video replay, note the clock above Hutch's head here. 4:24 is the time of this broadcast. That's right now. And as we take a look at what you're seeing with regards to these times, it's saying 5 or so minutes. So right around 4:30, it should be heavy rain. The heavier rain should be moving into Frontier. Now we'll move into Prairie Rose by around 7 minutes, Fargo on the north side and near the airport by around 14 minutes, and on the north side of town, Oakport, around 25 minutes away. So that's what's going on with this batch of shower activity moving into Fargo. Look what's moving into Lake Park right now, a very heavy batch of showers that's in Audubon on its way through the DL area. As we look down towards the Cormorant Lakes area, we're seeing a heavy batch of showers. What does that mean? Check out how wide this swath of showers is. It extends from around the Tanzam area all the way up towards Richwood. That is about 30 miles wide. It's moving at 30 miles per hour. That means 1 solid hour of rain. How much rain is being estimated by these showers so far? Let me take you through that real quick as we take a look at some analyses together with the showers and storms. So I'll turn the tool off here, and we're going to look at precipitation totals estimated by Doppler radar. So this is a look at what the radar is anticipating is the storm total amount of precipitation thus far. Note this. Now, we have heavy showers of rain right here moving into Lakes Country. It's just now starting to get gray because it's just moving in. So we have some amounts there rising, but it's been raining for some time. Southern Barnes County, down south towards the Lisbon area. I'll turn on this tool and we'll drag around. See the crosshairs there? Those crosshairs tell me what the reading is at these exact points. Just south of Valley City. Let's see if we're in Catherine. No, we're in Nome. So right near Nome, 1.3 inches estimated by Doppler radar. These are just estimates. It's not always what reaches the ground. But radar scan after radar scan, we have an algorithm that can calculate or estimate, I should say, how much rain may have fallen over that pixel on the radar screen. So rainfall amounts over 1 inch already possible. How about you in Valley City? It's estimating in Valley City close to 1 inch of rainfall. By the way, all this, what you're seeing up north here, not that much rainfall going on up in that general direction. because what we have going on here is some wind towers. So it always looks like it's raining there. Now, the rain shower activity that's moving into Fargo, notice it's a few tenths of an inch, but there is a heavier batch moving toward the FM area now, so we should get a good couple tenths of an inch here in the FM area starting shortly, like we just said, between 6 and 16 minutes from now. What's moving into the Cormorant area, that's a third to a half of an inch. Notice 6/10 of an inch here, where we got a couple of green pixels moving into Lake Park. So a solid amount of rain, 2/10 of an inch to 5/10 of an inch. That's what's moving in. And that's real-time analysis of what's going on where these radar precipitation bands are moving through. We'll go back to the reflectivity on the radar. And again, let me turn off of this tool here so we can see. Heavy batch of rain moving toward the Highway 2 corridor right now. Grand Forks, let me time out these showers for you. These are moving in a general northeasterly direction. That would mean this heavier batch that we see up top here in the yellow, when I track that moving toward Grand Forks right now and we put in a speed of around 30 miles per hour, we may note that it doesn't quite reach into Grand Forks. It may, but it'll be a while yet. Here we go. So this is heading towards the Grand Forks area, but it's still around 45 minutes away, which would put this around the 5:10 p.m. mark. So mark Hutch's clock here, 5:13 in Grand Forks. I'm thinking will be a good time for most of Grand Forks and East Grand Forks to have a chance at that heavier batch of rain making its way in from the south. So that's a look at what's going on right now. Here's a look at your forecast as we check it out here with the area tonight. Areas of dense fog, once again, particularly in Minnesota. Temperatures overnight will be generally in the 40s, warmer out to the east where the clouds will linger a little bit longer and the fog will have a better chance. Notice the wind speeds. I did not make a typo. I think the winds will be stronger in the early overnight. And as we get towards daybreak, they'll taper down to around 15 miles per hour. So pretty mild with some patchy fog to start your day. Now, the forecast looks like this as we go through the afternoon. 64 degrees. That's right. We're warming things back up as we head into your home day. And most of the day will be dry, and we'll have some west winds at around 10 to 20 miles per hour as we go through the day. Now, late clouds. Most of the day should be rain-free. So get out and enjoy. Maybe get a little yard work done. If the grass isn't too soggy, you might be able to do some yard work out there as well. And the rain chances will return, but really late in the day. I'll show you a model on that right now as we take a look at this. This is a look at the high-resolution model that goes through the next several hours. Let me go ahead and highlight the details on this particular model. Let me make sure I have one that'll go out far enough here. Okay, loading it up. Thank you for your patience. Now let's chat about this. Okay, here's what you need to know. As we head in time, these showers will be making their way in the drive time. So that's 2,200 hours. That's back in Europe. So we subtract 5 from that. It's going to be drive time. Look at the heavier batch of showers with what's going on now. That's tonight. Drive time tonight. Going through the overnight, this system exits. And by daybreak tomorrow, it's out of here. Most of the day, sunny, light winds early. Increasing winds out to the west late with another low pressure hiccup working its way through and out of the Black Hills. See it? There it is. Now, those showers will spread mainly very late tomorrow evening into the central Dakotas. So you'll have a good chance, as it's been fairly dry the last couple days there, of picking up some more moisture on the western side of the state and central Dakotas. It does not arrive into the FM area until the wee hours of the morning as we go into your Thursday. So all of Wednesday, pretty quiet, late night showers from the south and from the west will be possible. So that's your hour-by-hour planner. Now, before I get too much more into the details of this, I'm going to check for questions from you here real quick. So pardon me while I do that, making sure. Lauren, thank you very much for your stars, and I sure appreciate that you're enjoying the weather. We have around a half an inch of rain today already in Washburn. That really helps. That means those estimates of rain that I showed you are pretty good, and that's Washburn, way out on the western side of the state, much needed out there. I hope you're enjoying the greening rain showers. New fold in here from Jesse. Thanks for watching. And the kid says, that's Logan. Hi, Logan. Good to see you on board. It's clear, but some overcast. That's called a weather observation. Way to go, Logan. All right. Raining in Detroit Lakes at this time. Yeah, and it looks like it could get even a little bit heavier as it's moving through Park Rapids right now as well, or toward Park Rapids right now as well. All right. Good to have everybody on board. It looks like most of the questions have been taken care of. Nathan, hi, everybody. Brenda, hi. All right. Now let's continue our conversation here about the forecast. Okay, let's get back to our forecast maps as we take a look at this. Again, temperatures warming up to the 60s for most of the area. Because the rain showers will begin first out west, your temperatures will not be as warm. From Bismarck and points out towards Beach, North Dakota, 52 tomorrow afternoon on drive time home. And I've got the little icon here that says a chance of showers out to the west late. Okay, here's a snapshot of those showers. As we go into the late evening hours, we may see a rumble of thunder down in parts of South Dakota, but it doesn't look to be too widespread until we get more into the nighttime hours. Not anticipating anything severe here. That's your timestamp for tomorrow. Now we'll look at what's ahead. Thursday, after a break for most of the day, the system that begins pushing rain in the overnight hours could become some strong thunderstorms in the Central Plains. Minneapolis picking up a tall drink of water as well, with scattered just ordinary garden variety rain showers here in the valley on Thursday. So not too good of a risk of anything too stout or strong. However, check this out. Wait for it. Shazam! Folks, we could have our first round of some very strong thunderstorms in our far southern communities. This is a long ways out. Things can change. But it does look like Monday of next week, May the 6th, will bring a chance for another round of rain, first and foremost. But as we go into particularly southern Minnesota and South Dakota and maybe the Southern Valley, some strong storms could be a possibility as we wander through. See this line here making its way through where we see the yellows and oranges here as we'll have that best chance. We'll keep our eyes on this as we go through. So, passing showers, not every day, not all day, but gee whiz, a nice and, well, active pattern ahead. Here is what it looks like on the tail of the tape as we take a look at our precision 7-day forecast. Speaking of precision, I want to pass along this note to you from my fine sponsors at Precision Lawn and Landscape. They're offering the Hutch discount. That's 10% off for new customers on all maintenance services. That's things like lawn mowing, leaf cleanups, aeration. You just give them a call, tell them Hutch sent you and that you want that 10% Hutch discount. And also, they're adding a 5% onto that Hutch special for all new installation services and projects. So give them a call. They'll give you the details on all of that. 65 Wednesday, cooling off with that rain chance Thursday. Rain exits north Friday. For our northern counties, it looks like a wet day throughout, maybe even a white day for some near the international border. Sunny Sunday, wow, 62. And look at this. As we go into next week, Hutch has a highlight here. Let's go ahead and highlight that. 69 on Sunday, and then it looks like we'll be into the 70s on Monday. That's when we have the best chance for some stout thunderstorms late. The map I was showing you, and it does look like Tuesday will be back into the 70s. All right, notice this forecast doesn't have a lot of chance of freezing as well. That's kind of a highlight over the next 7 days. The chance of freezing temperature is pretty low out here. So if you have that itch to do a little bit of gardening and planting, it's getting safer each and every passing day. All right, I'm checking out for your comments and questions at highlight. Thank you so much, Rita. You are much appreciated. Says some nice greening lawns, Brenda says, and Bonnie, thank you for sharing and tagging. And again, I do want to take this note to thank my sponsors over at Robert Gibb & Sons, and they've been with me since the early stages. They've got a special they want me to let you know about. Have you heard of a mini split? If you happen to live in a home that doesn't have ducting or you don't have a central air kind of system, a mini split is the answer for you. And my friends over at Robert Gibb & Sons do have a deal for you. Let me put this up while I go ahead and make sure I get this right. They are offering a $300 Bryant factory rebate. So you get that quality Bryant equipment. You get the $300 rebate from the Bryant folks, and then up to $2,000 worth of a tax credit. That tax credit does end late June. So again, a mini split system can help you heat and air condition different parts of your homes. Please give my friends at Robert Gibb & Sons a call. Thanks for thinking of my sponsors. Thank you for all of your reports. Rain showers will continue tonight to press to the north. Right now, what we've shown you here in this video is that many areas are seeing half of an inch, a bit more. Thank you very much.